Hey everyone, welcome to my, I want to say this is my third video so far. I'm staying consistent because I decided to do these videos once every other, maybe every other day. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So yes, you guys see the title. I wanted to jump into something. There was a video I watched about a week ago that really it changed the direction of my life. I actually, if I find the video, I will link it in the comment section of this video. But it was a video I found, and I think he was a motivational speaker. It was actually one of those you call those, like, the little 3-minute YouTube videos, and they have can I say, like motivational videos, like maybe like a 3-minute spurt. Sometimes they're 10 minutes. It just depends on what's going on in that particular video. But there are this particular one, I think it was like 5 minutes long, and they had different speakers. And one of them said that maybe one of your problems that you are experiencing in life, and the reason why you're not motivated as much as you could be, is because you're focusing more on the obligation rather than the opportunity. Now, what does that mean? It means that you're probably looking at all the things that you're doing in your life, and you're saying, oh, well, I have to go to work, I have to make money, I have to do this, I have this obligation to do that, I have to take care of my kids, I have to do all these different things that are obligations, and we look at them as obligations. And the reason why I feel like, especially for me, that we start getting demotivated to do things. Oh, hi, Allie, how's it going? I haven't seen you in years. Oh my goodness. I still remember that night at IHOP in New Jersey, or J-Hop, I think, but I think it was called J-Hop. A lot of glory that night. But what was I saying? Yeah, I feel like sometimes we demotivate ourselves, or we might feel demotivated because we're looking at things just as obligations. These are the obligations of life. This is what we have to do. We have to make money. We have to take care of our kids. We have to go to work. We have to do all these different things. Bless you too, Allie. So good to see you on here. But we have all these different things that we have to do in life, and sometimes we get this mindset, because when you're obligated to do something, we begin to get this mindset of, oh, I don't want to do that. Why do I have to do this today? Or I don't feel like doing this today. But you do it even though you know you don't want to do it, just because you have to do it. And so then when you're doing it, you're kind of half, well, I was gonna say one word, but I don't know if I should. But you're gonna like, not, your heart is not going to be in it. You're not going to do it to the best of your ability because you feel obligated to do it. I mean, it's even human nature. Like, anything that we feel like we have to do, we don't like to do as often. And the things that we feel like we don't want to do, the things that we like to do, we normally do because no one is forcing us to do it. We don't feel forced to do it. Anything that human beings feel forced to do, they start getting this attitude of, oh, I don't want to do it. So then, as a result, we become demotivated. And what does that mean? We just don't want to do anything with our lives. It's just, everything becomes an obligation. But my encouragement to you, in this video, I'm going to find it on YouTube, I'm going to link it in the comment section of this video. This video really helps me understand that everything is, thank you, Sally. Ali, actually, I think that's how you pronounce your name. I'm pronouncing your name Ali. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's Ali. Oh my goodness, Shiggy Diggy, but thank you. Shabba. But when I heard this guy say this, he didn't say it just in the phrase. I kind of shortened the phrase a little bit, so like it wouldn't be so long. But he said basically what the title of this video states, but just in another way. And it was just longer, so I kind of condensed it a little bit. But that was basically what he said. And when I heard this, I was like, wow. that's what my problem was. The other things that I'm doing in my life right now, I'm living with my godmom. I am doing some things for her during the week. I work 15 hours a week for her, and then I go to work. But right now, twice a week, and then I have other things that I do for myself. And I was looking at all of these different things as obligations. And what changed for me was when I began to look at them as opportunities. Did you know that no matter what your job is, right now I'm a dishwasher at a restaurant. And some people look at those like jobs, entry level jobs, as thankless and beneath them. But yeah, I'm a dishwasher currently, and that's what I do, and I love my job. But at one point, I was like looking at it as, oh, I got to go to work and make money for myself. So I like my heart was kind of half in things. And then I realized, you know what? This is an opportunity to be the best dishwasher in my town that I work at. I work at town instead of in town. Yeah, that's true. But this is an opportunity, and look at this. This is an opportunity to work and be the best that I can be, the best dishwasher ever. I don't care right now if you're watching this video and you are flipping burgers somewhere, or you're doing some kind of entry-level job and you feel like it's beneath you. I would say change your mindset. Oh, hi Ryan. I would say change your mindset right now. Look at that job as an opportunity to be the best. I don't care what you do. I mean, yes, there are other things and opportunities you're going to have in life, but look at the opportunity that you have right now. Look at your life right now. What are you doing? What kind of job do you have? Do you have an entry-level job, like washing dishes, or flipping burgers, or maybe you're a janitor somewhere? I don't know. Look at that. Or maybe you're a white-collar worker. Maybe you sit at an office or a desk and you wear a suit every day. Or maybe you're blue collar, where you probably work construction, or you're a contractor or something like that. Whatever your job is, look at whatever the things are in your life that you do. Not even just your job, but your relationship with your family, the when you talk to them. But look at all of these things in your life as opportunities to be the best person that you can be, to grow, to learn to be who you feel like you were called to be. Now here's the thing. This revelation completely changed my life. It was like it completely got me going. Like I wake up every day motivated to get to where to get to whatever I need to do that day. And the reason I am remaining in that motivated state because even when I get up to do the dishes in the house in the morning, I'm not just doing dishes and feeling like I have to do these dishes. It's like it's like I feel like this is an opportunity to grow and to learn how to do dishes even better, to be the best dishwasher. I wash dishes here at the house, I wash dishes at work. It's like everything is an opportunity. Even when I talk to my family out here, I look at it as an opportunity to bless them with my speech. Now, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I still say the wrong thing, and I still react the wrong way, but it's still, there's a momentum going right now, and I can feel it in my bones, that there's a momentum happening in me because I began to change my perspective. I don't look at things as obligations anymore. Even though they might technically still be obligations, I don't look at them as obligations. I look at them as opportunities to grow, to bless myself, and to help others grow. I mean, these are all different aspects that I look at these things as, and I feel like my life has changed. My perspective on life has changed. Everything is where things that were gray before, everything is in color. So I feel renewed. I feel like God has completely done a work in me, not like something that someone might think, or just like did this supernatural thing. It was supernatural, but it was like I just heard these words. And the way just like I said, I want to link the video in the comment section, so everybody who commented is going to get a notification when I comment that the video is going to be linked. But you got to hear what this guy says. It was like the way that he said it, and like he put it in such, even though I condensed it a little bit more, he put it in such, how can I say, like very simple wording that I was able to pick up on it. It was like my mind just completely it just grasped on it. It was almost like it was hard for me to not pay attention to it. It was like I completely got what was being said. It was like my mind was just ready to pick it up. It was like I think I was even doing the dishes while listening to this, and when I heard him say, "Focus on the opportunity, not the obligation," it was like my whole mind just like shifted. I don't know, it's just like my whole heart shifted, my being, my soul. I don't even know how to describe it, but it was like really, really powerful. And that was about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I'm still on that high. And it's like this kind of high, this high of motivation, I would say, even though I've never done drugs, so I can't really compare it. Or like I can. But I would say that it's better than any drug out there. The high of motivation, understanding that you have a purpose, that you have an ability, something that you want to do with your own life. You have a value to your life, understanding that your value is going to bless an entire people group, a nation, or nations, or the universe, whatever. Your presence here. This is not even said to give you a big head, but I'm just trying to get everyone listening to me understand the value that they have. Like sometimes we just don't get it. We look at life circumstances, or we look at things happening in life, or things happening around us, and then sometimes we just get discouraged, and we don't think that we actually have what it takes to live life the way that we want to live it. But my encouragement to you is that you have value. I want to encourage you to get rid of the mindset that you are just obligated to do all these different things in life. Even if you have like a desk job or an entry-level job or a job that you're not liking, I promise that when you change your perspective and you begin to focus on the opportunity rather than the obligation, that little entry-level job or that boring desk job or the construction job, whatever you're doing that you probably aren't liking doing right now, I think that's correct English. I'm not sure. We're not able to English around here at this house anyway. But whatever that job is that you're not liking at the moment, I promise that you would be even motivated to be the best that you can be there. But see, the main point, the moral of the whole story, is to be the best that you can be. Like, don't, I'm going to say it, don't half-ass anything. Be the best that you can be. You can do it. Whether it's flipping burgers, making pancakes in the morning at a Denny's, or maybe you're like drilling holes in the ground because you're a contractor, or maybe you're sitting at a desk, or maybe like you have a hard time dealing with your family. If you're a father or a brother or an uncle or an aunt, whatever, you have people in your life that you talk to, or you're just a friend, look at every opportunity that you get to talk to them as an opportunity to bless them. Look at the opportunity, every opportunity that you get to talk to your loved ones as an opportunity to bless them. Like I'm using these videos, these videos that I'm doing every week, every other day. So it'll be like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and perhaps maybe Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure, because those are actually busier days for me, even than the days during the week, because I'm either working those days or something. But here's the thing: look at those opportunities to bless. Do something that, I'll put it this way, change the mindset that you have when it comes down to your everyday life. A lot of us take everyday life for granted because we're so used to it as human nature. I know Joyce Meyer, she, her whole ministry, I've noticed, I've been kind of not following her, but watching her like periodically throughout my life, and I recall, as I reminisce about some of her ministry and her teachings, that her whole ministry is about enjoying everyday life. That's the name of her show. She gives practical ways of living everyday life. I know there's a lot of us are, that I know I have my friends list, we love the supernatural, we love the spirit, we love the glory and all that kind of stuff. We like that kind of stuff in our walk with God, but one of the things I feel like we're missing is how to live everyday life. I feel like somebody would know how to cast out demons and speak in tongues and do a whole bunch of different things, but they don't know how to, live. They don't know how to balance their checkbook. They don't know how to, I'm not sure if that was a good example, but they don't know how to change a tire or to talk to their wife or to talk to their kids. They have no idea about these things, even though they know how to do all these other spiritual things. I feel like there is something missing about living everyday life, taking things for granted, that we miss the opportunities that we have to really be the best that we can be, and to be the best we can be for the sake of other people. Jesus was all about blessing other people, and Jesus was all about loving other people, and he never shamed anybody. This is interesting, because I was to kind of sidetrack a little bit since, how long have we been talking? 15 minutes. I'll just make this quick. To kind of sidetrack a little bit, not too much, but I was thinking about, like, just the ministry of Jesus, and then talking about the word shaming. I know, like, a buzzword in our generation right now is slut shaming, and you know, it's kind of a feminist word, but basically the whole, I think the definition of the word is to refrain from ridiculing someone, or especially a woman, because she has a lot of sexual intercourse. But I thought about just the loving kindness of Jesus and the opportunities that he found in every situation. There were two women in the Bible that were in Jesus' ministry that were sexually promiscuous. The woman caught in the act of adultery, and Mary Magdalene. Now, these women were very sexually promiscuous, but Jesus didn't shame them. He didn't look at them and ridicule them for their behavior. He loved them so much that they just gave up their sinful ways. So I don't like to use the word sin, but I'm just kind of using it to for this context. But he saw an opportunity in them, not an obligation as God to do anything. Or some people, we have a lot of these different aspects of God. We think God is this and that, but one thing I see when I look at the ministry of Jesus is that he used every opportunity to bless, and he blessed those two women, and he didn't shame them at all. He blessed them and loved them. Well, hey Andrew, I'm just looking. I see some comments here. I'm just I got so into what I was saying, I didn't even see a lot of other people were joining in, but welcome, Andrew. I miss you. Hopefully everything is going well for you. Remember our days back in Waterford. I think it was Waterford you used to live in. But yeah, hopefully everything is going well. What was I saying? But Jesus saw the opportunity to bless. I feel like Jesus operated on opportunity, never on obligation. And I believe we can do the same as human beings. It's like anyone you know. I really feel like the reason why they're motivated and they're successful is because they see everything as an opportunity. They don't see it as an obligation, even though it technically is an obligation, and this is something that we have to do. I mean, we have to go to work, we have to interact with family and friends, we have to do all these different things in life, and it consumes our lives, but we don't have to stay there. We can look at the opportunity that we have to bless and to encourage. So, like, that's what was really on my heart today. Look at the opportunities of life. Look at everything that you've been given to do, all the positions you've been given in life right now, and use those to really bless people and to really encourage people and to let them see the God in you, the happiness in you, the joy in you. Like, let them see who you are. Let people see the goodness of something inside of you. Use that as an opportunity. Like, even go to work and, like, give 110%, English. Give 110% on your job, whatever you're doing. Let your bosses or your employers know how well you work and how well you're willing to work. And I swear, that the favor of God will be on your life. Not just because of what you're doing, but you'll have favor with people. And they'll see how hard you are. I mean, you might have some people here and there who are jealous and don't necessarily understand where you're coming from and think you're too much of a goody two-shoes or whatever, but you would know that everything that you do it unto the glory of God. You do it your best. You give your 110%, and you look at the opportunity in life to really be the best and to grow. That to really be more able, and I swear you'll be more motivated every day, because that's what I seriously am. Like, even though, like, I tell myself regarding these videos, I'm going to do these videos, and sometimes I just have a moment where I don't feel like doing it, and I'm like, you know what, this is an opportunity to bless people by doing these videos, so I'm going to do it. So here I am. So yes, God bless you guys. It's been about almost 20 minutes, and I don't want it to be too long. I mean, I know some people watch a TV show for a half hour to an hour, to maybe like 45 minutes or to an hour. So this hopefully is encouraging information. If you feel so inclined, and I do forget to do this in most of the end of my videos, but if you want to share this with your friends or wherever you want to share, you have my permission to share, get the word out. I'm going to be doing these a lot. Well, my plan is to do these consistently every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Or maybe Thursday, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm going to do it tomorrow and then save Friday for... We'll see how the spirit flows and how everything works out. But share this video if you want on your page, on your timeline, on your fan pages, groups, whatever. I'm trying to figure out the Facebook lingo. And yes, comment, continue to do your thing. I'm trying to do the YouTube thing. I have a long way to go, okay? I have been threatening to make a YouTube channel for years, and I've never done it. And I have a YouTube channel, but I used to create videos all the time and put them on YouTube, but I sort of stopped because a lot of my theology has changed, a lot of my perspectives on life have changed. So there's a lot of videos on my YouTube account that are privated, but I am actually redoing everything. So God bless you guys before I ramble on for too much longer, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you either tomorrow or Friday. We'll see how it flows and how I'm feeling and things like that, and I hope this encouraged you. Once again, feel free to share if it did. I was going to say if it didn't or it did, so I connected those words together and it came out as dud. Anyway, English, I love English a lot. I love words, I love writing, but sometimes it doesn't like me very much. But I love it because I come up with these new words. But anyway, my godmommy, she knows all about it because she's the same way, and we have fun like bouncing our new words off of each other because sometimes she might create a new word too. But yeah, God bless you guys and have a wonderful night, and I will see you soon.